Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so I'm Taylor, if you don't know me. And if you do, hola. I don't know, I didn't know what I was gonna say there. Anyway, moving on. Um, see my face? See the makeup? I put that on for you. Because I didn't wear makeup at all today. I was like, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna look pretty. But I pretty much look the same without makeup. Kind of. Except I don't usually wear lip gloss even when I do wear makeup. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I have no point to this vlog. I was like, I watched a video of Piddlass. I don't know if you know who she is, but she's cool. And she's dating Pro Syndicate, Tom. If you don't know him either, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. I'm joking. You'd have to be into video games to know either of them. But anyway, they're pretty cool people. And she made a video either today or yesterday, I think. I didn't really check the date, and I probably watched it after she uploaded it. But she did like a turn-ons video, which I know you're thinking right now, oh, no. That would be awkward. But still, I thought it was really cute, and I was like, oh, this is random. And she had like red lipstick on. I was like, oh, that actually looks really good. And I feel like I'm fangirling right now, which is really weird, because I don't do that usually. Anyway, so let's talk about my life a little bit. So, I didn't go to school yesterday. That's fun. Because I wasn't feeling good, because it's that time of month again. And because everyone needed to know that. But anyway, I guess there's this new kid at my school, which is awesome. There's probably a couple of them, but this is one of the ones that are in some of my classes. And I guess his first day was yesterday, but he didn't show up at first period. So I thought today was his first day because my first period teacher, which is one of the two classes I have with him, she didn't know him yet. And I was like, oh, okay, so today's his first day, whatever. And it was an early release day, which is really funny. I didn't even think about that. Like, I had no idea. I had school, and I was like, school. Everyone's like, we're getting out at 12. I'm like, yay! It was fun. I forgot about that because I wasn't here yesterday. Or at school. There. I was here. I wasn't there. Anyway. So, he was cool. I didn't get to talk to him in first period, except for, like, at the very end. Me and my friend went up and we're like, oh, what's your next class? Like, to see if we could help him, because once again, I thought it was his first day. And he just kind of, like, handed us his schedule, and we were like, oh, okay. So we just kind of started looking at it. My friend was like, oh, he has orchestra. I was like, what, where? And it was 6th period orchestra, and I was like, no. And I was all happy. I was like, and I handed him back his thing. I'm like, you're an orchestra. I love you already. And I just laughed. It was so fun. I don't even know how he reacted. But then I just kind of went to class. And this was today. So, it's the 4th of April. April 4th. Nothing happened on April 1st, like, at all. My 5th period teacher, who I didn't have today because we had an early release, like I said, so we skip a class. I didn't have him today. Thank God. I don't like that man. But he was trying to troll us in April Fool's. Well, the problem is he had done it in every class, so it got around by the time we had him, because I have him 5th period, and he got his 1st and 2nd periods, but he didn't get us. Because I guess someone in the class had heard about it. I had no idea. It would have been really funny to me, but he's like, so we have a quiz, 100-question quiz, and I was like, okay. Like, I didn't care. I was like, oh, okay, I'll deal with it. And someone in the class was like, April Fools! And he looked over, he's like, damn it, I got my first 2 classes really good. And I was like, oh god, I didn't even get it. So I'm slow, apparently. It was funny. But yeah, I was talking about the new kid. I don't know how I got on. I don't even know. Anyway, so, and I went to class, like my other classes, and I saw him again in the 6th period, and I actually started talking to him. I was actually talking about him in the hallway while I was walking to class, and I turned around and he's like 2 feet behind me. I'm like, oh, this is so awkward. I thought it was funny. I thought it was really cool he was in orchestra, so I was talking to my friend Jordy, who's in orchestra. And I probably shouldn't be dropping names here, but I don't think anyone cares, because unless you go to my school, you wouldn't know these people anyway. And then again, you'd probably know me. And I think everyone who watches me knows me, except for like maybe 2 people. But anyway, my friend Jordy, who's like really, really tall, which is amazing. And he's the best hugger because he's so soft. And like, because he's really tall, his shoulders like right here when we stand up. So I give him a hug, it's just like softness. It's the best thing. But anyway, awkward change of subject. Anyways, this kid's in my orchestra, and we had a free day today because it was early release, and Will wasn't there, who's the concert master, and he usually makes us practice. But Lauren is the president of the orchestra program. She's like, yeah, we're not doing anything. Have fun. And we're like, yes. So we were like running around and being silly, and I'm messing with my hair a lot because it's annoying me and it's frizzy. I don't like hairspray, so. But so I actually got to talk to the kid this time, and he is so cool. Like, he's not normal, first of all, which everyone's definition, I guess my definition of normal, because I don't consider myself normal, but my definition of normal is like, the general populace of the school who are just like there, but you don't really know them, they're not really that entertaining, or they're just kind of there. And then there's the annoying popular-esque kids, the ones who, like, they think they're cooler than everybody else, or they wear their flippin' Jordans with their Nike high socks or some junk, and I don't know, they annoy me. I don't like those people. And then there's the lower end of the spectrum, where the nerds, the emo, goth, punk kids, and the strange people hang out. And by strange people, I'm talking like my friends who are like anime random freaks. And it's not just anime, but they're just like weird people. And a couple of them are like out of this world weird. Like they scare me, and I take that stuff well. But this guy, he's kind of personality, but he's a little weird and cool. And I asked him if he wanted to have lunch with us, because today was a professional study day, more specifically, so we don't have lunch. Like, they hand out lunch at the end of school. Like, if you pay, you get lunch, and you get on the bus, you take a car, and you go home. But I asked him to hang out with us at lunch tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. But he seemed really nice, and I'm gonna get to know him. And my friend Anthony, who's in our orchestra class, I was like talking to this kid, and I went over to Anthony. I was like, oh, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, tell me everything. I was like, So, and I was like, his favorite color is green. And Anthony just looked at me, is that it? I'm like, he's like, and I'm like, but I invited him to hang out with me in London. He's like, tell me everything. I'm like, okay. It was awkward, and this video is getting long, so yeah. So, new kid. That's the title of this video, hopefully. Not turn on, that would be weird. Plus, I don't even know yet. I'd have to think about it. Yeah. It was so awkward. Anyway, you guys are beautiful, I think. Unless you're like a 40-year-old hairy fat guy that's just like, that's weird. I don't even want to think about that right now. And if you are, just don't find me, okay? Just don't. Anyway, I love you guys, except for the scary fat guy.